where we're supposed to go? What kind of car?
So,
Does it look military?
So what do you think of this story? I think it's curious, man. They rocked up the moment that we got here. What's going to happen when we leave?
Morning, good morning. Very good, thanks.
Okay, today is the day we have woken up here in Rachel, Nevada. I had the best sleep of my absolute life. Total darkness, total silence. Dan, how did you sleep, mate?
It was very obvious at points that he was asleep. It was hard to miss.
I think he's referring to my snoring. It's a recent thing that I've adopted as of late. So mouth tape will be in order for the next couple of nights. We're here at the Little Alien. We have ordered the supposedly world famous Little Alien Burger. So I'm going to see how that goes. What are you looking forward to most today, Dan?
I'm looking forward to seeing the front gate of Area 51.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that's going to be the move.
You think we're going to see the white truck?
Ooh, that would make my trip.
Yeah.
If we get shadowed by a white truck,
Yeah.
that would be pretty good.
That would be very cool. I woke up a little bit heartbroken this morning that I spent so much time defrosting my shrimp, and then in the fridge it was frozen. The fridge froze my shrimp again.
Something next to it.
Is that where we're supposed to go? What kind of car?
So
Does it look military?
We are on Backgate Road, and it looks like we're meant to continue on this.
Okay.
Seems like
Because I
it.
don't
Let's
know.
carry on Backgate Road.
Let's go.
We're on this one.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Well, that's the whole thing with compartmentalization, right? With all of it. If you're the guy that works the gate, you know nothing. That's your one job.
You don't know what goes on. You don't see who comes to visit.
Even the one, and then further in, you've got the people that probably check the security clearance, and that's all they do. They don't know anything else. They don't know what goes on behind whatever they're letting people into.
But even then, if you're the gate guy at Area 51, you've got to have a higher level of security clearance than you're the gate guy at
It's a pavement.
some other base.
Yeah.
Like just with what you might see, with the aircraft you might see later.
Yeah. So we just got off the gravel, and we have hit the paved road. This is how we know we're getting closer. Oh, the radio's cutting in. We are getting closer. You guys hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so desperate to know, what are they listening to out here? It's an ad.
For St. George.
Wonder how much St. George paid to get their ads broadcasted out here in Area 51. You think with the amount they invest in all of this, they could make the road a bit better?
I think they wanted to
I think the point is not to make the road nice.
This looks heavily guarded.
They are not messing around there.
No messing around. Do we have any? We don't have any anyone else joining our party yet. Yeah, so they recommended we don't park blocking the way, right? And also probably best park facing away from the gate. I think that was a suggestion. The notorious back gate. How serious do you think they are on the photography of this area being prohibited?
I don't know.
I love that you're wearing your cowboy hat right now. It looks the part. Just had a bit of a false alarm. These dudes were rocking up in this Dodge Ram, and we were from down the road, down the yonder. We thought maybe this is going to be the white truck, but no, I think they are just here, fellow Trekkies, here for the sightseeing. There, we're looking for the white truck. That's him out there. He's watching. Is he creeping closer? He's just.
I don't think he's moving.
He's not moving. No.
Chilling.
Just chilling, making sure everybody's all cool. Whether you are a UFO junkie or if you're just a big military person, it's undeniable that this is one of the most heavily guarded, if not the most heavily guarded, military installations in the world. Common knowledge that the U-2 spy plane, these were all developed behind these gates. A couple miles that way, there is billions, if not potentially trillions of dollars that has been invested into keeping these secrets exactly that, secret. So there's no surprise why they protect these secrets with such thick, staunch gates over here. We're not here to muck around. We're not here to cause any problems. We see we're being seen. These cameras here are probably watching our every move. Yep, we see the white trucks. They're not rolling up just yet though. We come in peace. But what do you guys think about this old couple that rocked up just as we arrived? Do you think they were I think they're spies.
I mean, if I had to guess, I'd say they're still legit, but it's an old retired couple. And They said they're retired from San Francisco. However, the wife was wearing a thin blue line shirt. I don't know too many people from San Francisco that support the cops.
Thin
also,
blue line means they support the cops,
They
support
support
the police.
the police.
Right, but if you're protecting a military installation and you're trying to not look military, but you still
might
subtly,
just have that shirt.
yeah, but you might also be, that might be sign, that might be to let the other military know that, hey, I'm actually undercover. Maybe that's what the thin blue line actually means.
And they also had 2 dogs with them. German Shepherd and a Belgian Malinois. Those are 2 dogs used by the military.
Oh, so what do you think of this story? I think it's curious, man. They rocked up the moment that we got here.
It's curious. It's very curious.
What's gonna happen when we leave?
Yeah, I'm very curious to see what they do when we leave.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Let's roll. Roll out. I mean, the curious part is they didn't even seem interested in the gate. They took no photos. If you came all the way from San Francisco to come here, they spent most of the time looking out into the desert. They were looking out towards who was coming out.
So it looked like what they were doing is the guy was trying to get the dogs back. That could have been a cover.
Yeah. That van is ready and waiting. In case we look too sus, that would be them hunting us down. Or unless you think it's just some campers out there. Think people are camping in there?
I don't think
They're on a steep
Doubtful.
dirt roads now.
They're parked perfectly just over that ridge. Like, you don't see them until you've driven past them. That's a well-sheltered little spot. That could just be, it could be rigged with sensors. They say that there's sensors all through these mountains. Why else would like a white lorry kind of style truck be there?
Yeah.
Is that on the way in, we were looking around, scanning the territory. Was there any vehicles? No, there's no vehicles at all. We're coming back, we saw that white van, which was certainly not there on the way in, because when we're driving out, that was very obvious, just straight up the road. We saw another silver ute or wagon back there, truck, right, SUV. So I guess these are the guys that are positioned there that if we were to cause trouble and try to make a quick escape, those would be the vehicles that would be intercepting us.
That horse absolutely has cameras in it. 100% recording us right now.
Like the cat from the hotel. Yeah, man, they definitely have cameras all over here. Area 51. They're already measuring your length and girth. They already know.
We're not a shower.
He's a grower, not a shower. Well, if you want to put on a show for him, you got to grow for him, man.
Indeed.
Here we go. This is the entrance to Tikaboo Peak. Let's go, boy. I feel you're getting it out sideways a little bit around there. There he goes again. It's a desert, buddy. You're trying to rehydrate the desert. Yeah. You're doing a good job. Okay, we have made it about halfway to Tikaboo Peak. However, we have come across some fairly treacherous terrain. There is giant boulders kind of scattered along the way here, and the Lexus that we're driving in does not quite make the clearance. So there is a suspected potential second entry to get into Tikaboo Peak. Tikaboo Peak's the only unbuttoned piece of that you can see down into Area 51. It's about a 2-hour hike to the top. It's a couple miles up with just scree and terrain like this, but it's about a 10-mile drive inland up a road, well, like this one. So we only made it so far until we got to a big boulder. Recommendation, if anybody's you're planning on coming up here and hiking Tikaboo Peak, the recommendation would be probably a Jeep Wrangler or something like that. That's what we've seen with the clearance, with the short wheelbase. But the main thing I wanted to do is get into Tikaboo Peak, not just to look down to Area 51, but the guys this morning from the Little Alien, one of the guys said that they took a bulldozer out there and they bulldozed in the ground fly lower bitches for the Air Force flying over. They said yesterday, or many days, they hear the sonic boom of the planes flying over that they're testing, right? And they said we want them to go faster, we want them to fly lower. So he thought that'd be a great idea. It was a few years ago. He said it's remnants maybe still out there, but fly lower bitches. And I was like, are you fucking with me? Do you guys actually do that? And he said, yep, yeah, no, legit, like hand on heart. That's exactly what we did. So we're going to see if we can find another route in to the base so that we can hike up to Tikaboo Peak, look down in there. Otherwise, if we don't make it with the Lexus, it's okay. We've already come and we've kind of came, seen, conquered. It's been a pretty solid day, but just look at the absolute stunning scenery of this place. For probably the whole key takeaway, being here in the US from yesterday, going up to Zion National Park, and then here, totally different landscapes, only a couple hours drive away. Like, I think that's one of the things that people don't, or at least folks who are not from the US or haven't been here and experienced it, I'd say, man, I forget how stunning, how many incredible national parks there are here. You know, you think New Zealand, Australia, all these places, but you know, the US, how many tourists actually come to the US just to experience their national parks? I'd say less than there should. It's not all just punk rock concerts and whatever else people come to the US for. There is some incredible, it is really, it's a tremendous country. But these guys are waiting for me because we are losing the light. So we gotta make haste before heading back to Vegas for the evening. Oh, and if you noticed earlier when we were at the Little Alien, we kind of cut halfway through. It was the lady there mentioned that there's actually supposed to be no videography or audio recording at all on the premise. They've just had problems with people coming in and, you know, causing problems and taking videos of people that don't want to be associated with the place. You know, whatever your kink is, we don't kink shame. You know, if you like going and chasing aliens and stuff. I mean, you guys know me. It's kind of part of my personal brand these days. But if you're somebody who they're kind of flying undercover, you know, you don't want to be YouTubers and people swinging cameras in your face. So it wasn't so much about they got anything to hide. Really good folks. Couldn't speak highly of them. If you're in this part of the world, definitely go pay them a visit and spend the night. Their Little Alien burger was. Well, we've made quite the upgrade from chasing UFOs around the dusty old desert to now checking in to Hilton Lake, Las Vegas. What do you think, mate? Bit of an upgrade?
This is a little nicer.
A little nicer. Thank you, everybody. So there we have it, ladies and gents. We have concluded the UFO hunt. Did we see UFOs? No, we did not. Did we see any military? We knew there were eyes on us. The trucks that appeared, there was nothing going up to the back gate. And then on the way out, they were positioned, ready to make their quick chase if we were there causing trouble or havoc. We're back in Vegas for another couple of nights. Yeah, it's all come full circle. So we're coming to a bit of a close here tonight. We're here at the Hilton Lake, Las Vegas. A bit of a level up compared to the old Alien Inn, and then going to head to Cirque du Soleil, is what it's called, down at the Bellagio. This is the water one, where it's like a circus in the water. I don't know much about it, but Dan and Natalie were very jazzed about the idea of that, so that's how we're going to go spend tonight. Keep it tame, keep it family friendly. Didn't get to see a light show, didn't get to see a UFO show, we didn't even get to see a military show. I would have loved to hear one of those sonic booms, one of those planes flying low. I like what that guy said. It still cracks me up. Fly lower, bitches. I think that's what he said, right? Was it worth it? Absolutely. If you're somebody who's interested in this kind of stuff, go check it out. It's a feeling, it's a sensation you get being there. Some people like walking the streets of Hollywood Boulevard and looking at the stars and printed on the ground and knowing that somebody, your hero, walked those roads, those pavements. I don't care that much about that kind of stuff, but to go to a notorious place like that, flying halfway across the world to come and experience that feeling, that sensation, knowing that you're being watched, seeing the footage, just kind of the curiosity. I'm more of a curious-minded character, I suppose. Ever since I was a young child, a little whippersnapper, the curiosity of what lies beyond. There is more than what meets the eye. If you're somebody who's a little like me, hey, has a similar level of curiosity, then maybe go check it out. But don't expect to actually be uncovering or seeing UFOs. A lot of you were following along on my Instagram story asking, did you see anything? Did you see any UFOs? That's not really the place that you're probably going to see anything. If you want to see a UFO, you're better off joining the Air Force or becoming a nuclear physicist, something like that. Working on a military base, a nuclear site is probably the surefire way to see some UFOs. If that sounds like too much work, as it is for me, well, hey, we can just kick back and wait for disclosure to eventually happen. When it does, if it does, who knows? Your guess is as good as mine. As for now, we're going to go enjoy the rest of our night and see you all tomorrow.